Good afternoon, everyone. Today is, I believe, January 24th, 2020, and I'm Margaret. And I'm not doing cards like I used to. I'm not going to do them every day because there are other things I need to focus on. And so I'm using three decks here, and it's a three-card draw with three decks. And so the first one is the basis of the situation. The second one is where the situation is at. And the last cards are for the probable outcome. And so with all the changes that are going on, I'm focusing on vision boards currently, a variety of vision boards, and also the intuition and healing classes. And those are more so for personal use. They're designed for you and not necessarily for reaching out and to work with others. It's about you learning who you are and what makes you tick and why. And that's the basis of the intuition and healing classes that are a weekly set of classes for a group environment so that you may work hands-on with one another. And it's also filled full of little hands-on class projects and also meditations or visualizations, as I am also a certified hypnotherapist as well, and also an instructor, but I'm not instructing. I prefer the coaching, the life coaching aspects, which I'm also certified in as well. I have many certifications, and it all started with energy work. So here we are. The first set of classes, or first set of cards, not classes, cards, is the basis of the situation or the foundation of the situation, and it's awakening. I am joyously awake and aware and ready for anything. And as we step into these new beginnings with this new moon and also the Chinese New Year, it's about stepping up and stepping out and knowing exactly what you're all about and what you want in your life, the betterment of your life, to make sure that it's more than what you had ever had or explored before now too. It's about being you and knowing what to do in order to fix only you now too. Not to expect others to help you through, and to know that you can do it too. This is the yes, I can, and I am, and I know how strong I am. Even though we feel weak and vulnerable and hurt, we know we're stronger than what we ever had thought before of now too. And the card that's behind the scene is from the Lover's Oracle deck, because I know many of you enjoy these cards. And so what's behind the scenes of awakening and the basis of the situation or the foundation of the situation is wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And sometimes it's better to let things unfold and let everything fall into place. It's not always about pushing to be part of this human race, but it's also knowing when you're in alignment now too, and everything's coming back to you with fruition and fortitude and solitude now too. You need to hear it from your soul and know what needs to be told and what has to unfold yet too, in order for you to be and beacon and become as only you can or may now too. And the third card that's behind the scenes of the basis of the situation or the foundation of the situation comes from the Guardian Angel cards. And these are loving messages from the angels. And this one's also by Tony Carmine Salerno. And so the card that came out is Positive Outcome. And it reads, at this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. And this is a matter of you being aware and knowing when you're coming from a place of negativity or even hurtfulness, as hurtfulness affects our outlook on things too. It dims our light and does not allow us to shine, as if we are only true to our own fine self now too. So believe in you and learn to retrain your thinking and your thought now too. And when you are aware of being negative, just say cancel, clear, delete, and release. And know that things can shift automatically from that space on too, from within you now too. And where we're at in the present moment in time, the card that is first, the basis, is breakthrough. I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. And this is knowing that you're about ready to take off and you've made it through a most difficult part of your journeying now too. It's about knowing what your truth is, your inner truth, your inner desires, hopes, wishes, and dreams for only you now too. And knowing what you can do for you and what you can handle for you in whatever the situation or circumstances are now too. It's about being and beginning and becoming reborn in a way or a matter of factness now too. So don't let go of everything from the past, but do know that that's your wisdom at last. And if you've learned your lessons, you will be moving through very nicely and swiftly too. The card from the Lover's Oracle that's behind the scenes in the present moment is embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And when you live from gratitude and know what others have and have not have only done for you now too, is about learning how to be and beacon as only you now too. It's about embracing yourself, your wholeness, and your vastness now too, and knowing that there isn't anything more or not too much more for you to only do here now too. Because sometimes we have to explore, we have to know what our future beholds, and allow our truths to show us the onlyest of ways now too. Because becoming stagnant and sitting and waiting for others is not a very joyful scenario now too. So let go of those that you cannot change, and know that those who have changed will only come back to you now too, and will help you through this next journey and part of your lifetime at this said time now too. So love yourself, embrace yourself, and know that those that are meant to be in your life will be there and beacon and shine right next to you now too, in all ways or any way that they can and may now too. The card from the Guardian Angel cards that's behind the scenes in the present moment is oneness. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. And this is knowing that we are part of the collective whole. And just because we may be different from someone else or someone has left us, that they have not left a piece of themselves from deep down and within one another now too. So even spiritually, if someone has passed on and made their final journey home, and they are there in spirit now too, they are still sharing and helping and guiding and loving and holding you now too. So never let go of that. As long as you believe in the higher self and the higher wisdom of all that is, and I call it the people upstairs to cover most everyone's belief systems now too. Life is universal, and we need to love ourselves and remember those that have walked on before us so that we can prepare the future generations for what may or may not come now too. From deep down within each one of us now too. As we do hold on to our generational healings and blessings and awakenings now too. And it doesn't matter what your blood quantum is now too. It's about knowing who you are and what is significant to you and from within you now too. And which ancestors keep on calling from deep down and within you now too. We each have our own set of ancestral roots. And even if we are of mixed DNA, the patterns still do exist. And spiritually, there is a whole nother set of group of levels to even learn how to rationalize from now too. And to keep everything in inner and divine balance in all ways now too. And that's the trick of everything now too. And the probable outcome card, there was two basic cards that came for the probable outcome. And the first one is embracing, and the one behind the scenes is love. I embrace and love all of my life, and love is I am wonderful. I receive and give love today and always. And so as we know that the probable outcome is to know that everything will be fine in divine time. But we need to learn our lessons and walk through them in order to shine and to also learn who we are from deep down and within thine own self too. And that is the theme of this life for me and probably for you as well too. So learn yourself, learn your lessons, and know uniquely who you are as an individual and as part of the whole as well. So do take care and do know that everything is lined up for a reason and to be very well aware. And the card that came through for the Lover's Oracle deck is emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And this is about forgiveness and knowing that everyone played their own, each unique individual role in your lifetime or others' lifetimes now too. And that you shouldn't jump on somebody else's bandwagon just because you have a beef with someone else now too. It's about loving and letting go and forgiving as to how we each stand and how we do only have told and do unfold and unravel sometimes now too at our onlyest of innermostest of seams now too. So love yourself and look at the reflection that we do have and share and give to others now too. It's about only loving yourself and being of divine and lovely attitude now too. As life needs to change, we can't live in the old radical ways and systems of saying, this is me, mine, and yours. We need to grow up and know that it takes everyone to play their parts in order to make the inner peace seem such much more of the whole now too. And the last card from the Guardian Angel cards is positive change. Dare to be different when you are criticized. Remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. And we do know this as well, how divinely lit and how bright an individual can be, but also must not always be heard, but sometimes only seen now too. So you need to know that no matter what your part is that you have played in something, that things need to change in order to keep things in sync and in a current state of situational love and flow and glow in order to help all of those that do need to be told now too, that they are special and that they too can make it their own said way in this lifetime now too. And not to give up hope, but only love now too. Love from deep down and within themselves now too. So be beautiful, people. Love yourself and know where you are in your own said worth now too. In gratitude, in kindfulness, and respectfulness now too. Thank you, everybody. Be beautiful, stay beautiful, walk in grace, and stay grounded. Thank you.